Okay, this is my final exam point of fact speech, and I am agreeing with Tristan Jefferson's persuasive argument about social networks, social media. Social networking sites, also known as social media, are virtual communities where users can create individual public profiles, interact with real-life friends, and meet other people based on shared interests. In reality, these sites are making humans less interested in their real lives, therefore ruining relationships, leading to mental, emotional, and addictive problems. Instead of broadening social stature, these sites are causing individuals to become antisocial in their real lives. I could sit here and list the statistics about Twitter users and Facebook status updates, but I don't think any of you would even be shocked. Instead, I'm going to point out why we are so addicted to social media, its effect on our lives, and how it can be a really good thing when used in moderation. So what attracts us to social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and the dozens of other apps and sites out there? An article posted in the Huffington Post in December of 2014 focuses on a study that was completed at Harvard University in 2012. The author of the article, Carolyn Grigor, wrote, "Disclosing information about ourselves is intrinsically rewarding. It activates the nucleus accumbens, a brain area that also lights up when cocaine or other drugs are ingested. But it's not just posting on Facebook that's addictive," she says. "It's also receiving positive feedback about ourselves that also activates the brain's reward centers." In short, people who become addicted to Facebook and other social networks, they use the site's platform as a way to enhance their self-esteem and gain attention without knowing it. Eliana Docterman, a writer for Time magazine, said that aside from psychological and compulsive narcissistic reasons, some spend so much time on social networking sites that simply because of discontent in their real lives. According to researchers at the National Center for Biotechnology Information, online communication as a person's first and only mode of communication can lead to an addiction to social media. Social networks can invite a number of bad things such as anger, sadness, and hate, but at the same time, good things such as love and altruism can be spread. Writer Jordan Castler wrote an article titled, "How Social Media is Influencing Your Behavior." He points out something interesting about these social networks. In such a way that is not completely visible to us, he says, these networks are connected to goodness, and goodness is required for networks to emerge and spread. That being said, I'm not arguing against social networks at all. I am simply arguing that we must not abuse them like a drug addict would abuse medication. Like anything, we need to learn to use social networks in moderation. Just like Tristan Jefferson mentioned in his persuasive speech, I too went on a social media vacation. I deleted Snapchat and Instagram in December of my senior year of high school. All that remained on my phone was Facebook. I did this because I found myself so distracted and caught up in my virtual world that I was missing out on chances to engage with those around me. And about 7 months later, I begrudgingly created a new Instagram account only so that I could start a platform for my new hobby of photography. I was worried that I would run into the same sort of addiction I had to Instagram before I previously deleted it, but I found that it was in fact the opposite. I actually hardly keep up with it, and I often forget to post whenever I take a cool picture. And I'm totally okay with that. So like I said, there are wonderful things about social media. That is, if you use it wisely, aka in moderation. Thank you.